Welcome to tamsyfae's realm. My name is Nightbot. Tamsyfae will be arriving soon, but in the meantime I would like to introduce you to myself and to the channel. I will be your bot host in the chat. I maintain the list and provide other information. I will be arriving in the chat soon. If you have any questions that I am not programmed to answer, please ask Moonbeam or other moderators. Please don't join until the 55-minute mark, for example 6:55. I cannot add you to the list until this time. Tamsyfae does not do political, specific timing, medical, fertility, or legal questions that require a qualified professional. Tamsy only provides spiritual guidance. Now please have a seat, relax, and I will tell you about Tamsyfae's stream. How do you join the list? To join the list, type !join followed by your question. Please provide a question when you join, otherwise I will not be able to add you. If there is space in our free list, you will be added when you join. If there is no space, you will be seated in the lounge. When spots become available, people are randomly chosen from the lounge and placed on the free list. In other words, the lounge is a waiting list. Being placed in the lounge does not guarantee you will have a reading. Thank you for understanding. To check your position, type !position and you will either be given your position in the free list, told you are still in the lounge, or that you are not in either. Your position number will change, normally decreasing as Tamsy does her readings. However, your position may increase if there is a donation or someone requests a theme reading, as theme readings get advanced to the front of the free list. If you would like to leave the free list, please type !leave. If you miss your reading on the stream, type !timestamp or !timestamps to find out when your reading took place in the stream. You may skip the free list with a super chat or PayPal donation of a minimum of $3 plus Canadian. To keep things fair, Tamsy may limit how many times someone can use a super chat in a stream, but you are always welcome to book a private reading with Tamsy. You can book a private reading by email or through Tamsy's website. You can find the links on her about page or in the chat. While you are waiting for your reading, make yourself comfy and ask me, Nightbot, questions. Here is how to ask me questions. !magical, see how magical you are.
There you go. Can you hear me now? Sound is back? Okay, good. Yay! Sorry about that. I didn't know I was talking to myself, I guess. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hi, Devin. Hi, Dottie. Hello, Christine. Thank you so much for your donation. Hi, Love. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Firefly. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hi, Mary Jenna. Hello. Hi, Eagle. Hi, Love. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Hi, Hudson. Hi, Nadia. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Tonight is just a regular reading. There's no theme tonight. ask whatever questions you want, like always. I do have a legal disclaimer if you want to check that out. Hi, Carrie Ann. Hello, welcome. If you're new here, it's exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. Yeah. If you get onto the free list, I do your question if you're here or not. If you get onto the lounge, then Nightbot chooses people at random. So you put on the free list. So sometimes you gotta be patient with that. It's not all in order. Yeah. You checked out my tables at home. Thank you. Thank you for the video. I know people have been wanting me to do some more vlogs, but it's a work in progress. Bernard's in the house. Woohoo! Hi, Blue. I missed it. Now you're waiting forever? Oh man. Hopefully you're not waiting forever. I believe that things you will manifest not waiting forever. Oh, thank you, Devin. I guess I'll just screen so we get started though. I do have a legal disclaimer in the description if you want to check that out. There you go. I almost wanted to press the wrong thing. We have the flamingo cards out tonight. Also have some oracle card messages if you rather oracle rather than tarot cards. Yeah. For Christine, general reading for Christine. Thank you so much for the donation again. What does Christine need to know? What is Christine's current energy? What is Christine's current energy? Ooh, the Six of Pentacles. It's a matter of you reaching out for some extra help and support, or if it's someone that's going to reach out to you for some help or support or guidance of some sort. But I do think there's a good balance going on there overall, right? I feel like you're getting things done, investing your energy and time in the right direction, it seems. Let's see, why is the Six of Pentacles here? Why is Six of Pentacles here? Oops, that one's not coming out. It's not for you. The cards are spinning. There's a secret message here for the universe for you. So Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands. The six is the magic number for you tonight. You know, six is about not just the devil energy, but also about manifesting and finding that balance between your material world and your emotional side of things. So I feel like that energy trying to come through. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles, so I feel like it's you starting to lay down your foundations of what you want to start or grow. The Six of Wands too, getting that recognition, letting people know that you exist and that you shine and all that sort of fun stuff. I feel like there's a lot of balance, a lot of growth coming in for you. How is Christine going to handle all this energy? Ooh, the Nine of Cups! Making dreams happen, right? I feel like they can't get any better. The flamingos are the right cards for you, Christine. Oh man, right? Dreams coming true, chasing after whatever fulfillments and dreams and happiness coming your way. Oh man. Eight Pentacles in the dark though. I don't know if you're doubting all this energy or feeling this is not true and this is just a dream, but it is true. You just gotta believe in it, manifest it, keep going. I don't know if there's some energy around you trying to figure out if you're making good, wise decisions with business or work or whatever that is for you. But I just feel it's a matter of you being sensible and practical in your energy and trusting that you are making the right moves moving forward. It seems like everything else is put into place wonderfully, right? Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of good things happening here. I don't know if this Knight of Pentacles is trying to give you a hard time, but they're just being a butt cheek, and you're going to figure it out because everything's going well there. Just don't let this person get to you. Keep going, keep manifesting. You know, I feel like you have your power. I feel like we should have just stopped the Nine of Cups, but you know, there may be someone trying to sabotage the success, but you got this. Be mindful of trying to give someone giving you advice that is not going to be helpful. You're welcome, Christine. Dr. Fizza in general. Hello. General love reading for Dr. Fizza. What does Dr. Fizza need to know in love right now? What does Dr. Fizza need to know in love right now? Ooh, the King Nine of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. Oh, I feel like your energy right now just kind of like going slow and steady, but looking for options as they come. With the Knight of Pentacles here, I just feel like there's this energy of, I don't know, it's just a matter of feeling like things are not going to change, or you're not going to change for anybody, which is good energy. Like, you shouldn't change for anyone. Or what's going on with that. But you do have the Four of Cups, so I feel like there is some sort of love trying to come through. I don't know if this is something that you already know, and you're kind of like questioning if this is a good person for you or not, because I feel like there's a lot of thought going into this. Trying to figure out if you should have gave someone else a chance before that maybe you didn't. Not quite sure what's going on with that energy. We can clarify though. You have the Temperance. So I feel like your mind, heart, and soul is on the right direction. So I feel like there's nothing blocking you from attracting love or pursuing love or any of that fun stuff. Your Six of Swords is in the dark though. So I feel like you're kind of just stagnant in your energy and not moving forward. Just kind of like lingering to see what's going to happen. Let's see. Why the Six of Swords in the dark? Seven of Wands. I just feel there's a little bit, some guards and boundaries are up. So I don't know if that's pushing someone away. It's trying to come through. Who is coming through with the Four of Cups? Who is coming through with the Four of Cups? The Eight of Swords. Maybe someone that's coming through is not someone that you want. You're trying to explore some other options. But they're the ones that are strong in your energy right now when it comes to love. I feel like you know who this person is. Maybe it's not a person you want around, but no, it's not someone new. It's someone that you've already been with, or you already know who this person is. I feel like they're trying to come back in, but it seems like you have a lot of boundaries or guards up, or not really wanting to go back to what that was. They seem to be in your energy right now in love. Dottie, you're welcome. Or Dottie, what does Dottie need to know about her life right now? What does Dottie need to know about her life right now? What does Dottie need to know about her life right now? We need some good messages for Dottie. Let's see what we got. Oh, that one's not coming through. It's not for you. Hi, Sean. How are you? Ooh, the Ace of Swords is in the dark, and the Hermit is here. The Ace of Swords. So I don't know if that is you just trying to think about starting something new, but not really wanting to, or having some doubt about it, or what's going on there. The Ace of Swords on dark, I feel like there might have been some miscommunication or some confusion going on, or you just feel like you're out of ideas on how to move forward. You do have the Hermit here, so I feel like you are thinking and contemplating what your next moves and actions are. Trying to figure out what's what with that. You have the Nine of Swords on light too, so I feel like, you know, there might be some energies around you that's kind of like haunting, like not really haunting you, but like things that from your past keeps coming up in your mind, and maybe making you feel like you're not as confident as you should be, because you have the Ten of Wands too. So I feel like there's been a lot of things, a lot of weight on your shoulders with responsibilities and just feeling the sense of overwhelming energy. Let's see, what does I need to know about this energy? What is going on with the Nine of Swords? Three of Swords. Trying to protect your heart, not having any future heartbreak. I can feel that for you. The Moon as well. Not knowing what exactly the future holds, but I feel like if you stay strong, you know, think things through, clear your mind, and pursue the goals that you want to pursue despite what may have happened in your past. You know, gotta follow your heart and keep going. Yeah, that's what I got. You're welcome, Dottie. Geneva, how is Q feeling about Geneva? How is Q feeling about Geneva? How is Q feeling about Geneva right now? Why did Geneva have such a vivid dream of him last night? Why did Geneva have such a vivid dream of him last night? The Nine of Cups, it is a dream card too, so and that came out clear, right? The Nine of Cups have wanting to pursue him and romance is what I'm feeling. I don't know if that was the case because you have the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. So, how does Q feel about you right now? I feel like the King of Pentacles. I feel like he has a clear mind about you. I feel like he has a lot of respect for you and that sort of thing. The Four of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like if there was any frustrations or any tension or anything like that lingering in your energy before, I feel like Q has a change of mind now. He's overcome whatever that was, and he's ready or willing in his energy to revisit the connection between the two of you and exploring what could possibly be there. So maybe the two of you were kind of like dreaming of each other without realizing. Does dream come true, right? The dreams were connected, it seems. Um, yeah. I just feel like it's an energy of you like stepping up and wanting to choose something that makes you feel more happy and fulfilled. Especially with the Queen of Pentacles, right? The Queen of Pentacles, she does what she wants to do, and you can't push her in any direction that she doesn't want to move. You know, she's as steady as a bull. You can't move a bull if they don't want to be moved, right? Because I feel like the sense of you being sensible and nurturing and caring, and that is opening up some good love energy towards you. And that's what I got. So maybe you did some telepath. I forget that how you say that. You know, when you both dream about each other and keep going, like you wander into each other's dreams, kind of thing. That's kind of cool. I don't know if it's that was what you're expecting, but that seems to be what's coming true. True. Matthew on a deeper level. Ooh, I don't know if we can get on a deeper level, but let's see. Does Haley feel safe returning to me because she knows I'm not angry? Let's see. Does Haley feel safe returning to Matthew? Haley feels safe returning to Matthew. Let's see. Is Haley feeling safe about returning to Matthew? The Six of Pentacles. For the Six of Pentacles, I feel like whatever's going on between you and Haley, she does feel a mutual connection between the two of you for sure. The Six of Pentacles is in the light. So I feel like she does feel safe returning towards you. I'm not quite sure why she's not. The Four of Swords is in the light though, so I feel like she feels like there's a lot of things that she needs to think about. She's still contemplating her thoughts and all that sort of thing in her mind. I feel like she's feeling a little discouraged and disappointed in some things. I don't know if she's disappointed in the connection between the two of you or what's going on with that. There is a sun, so I feel like if an opportunity did arise for you to connect again, or I don't know. She may take you up on that. I'm not sure. Does Haley know that Matthew's not angry with her? Does Haley know that Matthew's not angry with her? The Emperor's in the dark. I feel like she's not quite sure if you're angry with her or not. Yeah. Does she know that Matthew will welcome her back? Did she know that Matthew will welcome her back? Ten of Wands is in the dark. Ten of Wands is a no card, so she doesn't know that you're going to welcome her back, it seems. So she's not 100% sure on that one. You may need some reassurance. I don't know. Hi, Lola! How are you? Candy, thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate you. Thank you. Why did Christian add me and unadd me? He is a Cancer? Okay, let's see. Why did Christian add Candy and then unadd Candy? Why did Christian add Candy? Why did Christian add Candy? What's going on in Christian's energy? Why did Christian add Candy? Hmm. Why did Christian unadd Andy? Andy. Why did Christian unadd Andy? He's a little bit scattered in his energy. Doesn't know what's going on here. For the Seven of Cups in the dark and the Three of Swords, I feel like Christian felt like whatever happened between the two of you, that they felt like they were over it, even though there was a confusion and they weren't quite sure. I feel like they were just wondering what they should do, because I feel like they have a lot of thinking going on. They want to restore their focus and figure things out. The Three of Swords are still fearful of making the same mistakes, or having their heart broken again. I'm not quite sure what happened between the two of you. There is the Three of Cups in the dark as well. Or I want to say Three of Cups, but I feel the sense of them feeling like left out, feeling like they want to be part of whatever it is that's going on with you. But the King of Cups in the dark, I feel like they're just, repressed their feelings. I feel like they may have seen something that triggered them and they pulled back. So I feel like that is why they unadded you. They thought they could do this. They thought they could, have you in their energy by adding you, but they unadded you because they feel like they're triggered by something. I'm not quite sure what that was. Knight of Pentacles in the dark too, so I just feel the sense of them being very mature, feeling like they thought they could change, but maybe they couldn't. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. What else can I get for Candy with this Christian energy? What else can I get for Candy with this Christian energy? Judgment. Ugh. I don't know. Maybe they feel like you're gonna judge them, so they pull back and hid. Ah, okay. That's probably why then. Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, he's thought that you were judging him, apparently. I don't know. He's just being immature about it for sure. With the Knight of Pentacles in the dark. You are? Well, there you go. He didn't like it. Didn't like it. Oh, man. You can go cry somewhere else, eh? Vivi! Hello! What does spiritual team want Vivi to know at this present moment? Let's see. Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to come and give Vivi a message. Right, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, or fae that want to give Vivi a message about what's going on in this present moment. Hey, Pentacles! Ooh, there's a lot of things going on there with that, but you have the whole world in your hands, so you're gonna figure it out, right? I believe in you. The Ten of Pentacles is in the dark, so I do feel this energy of you carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders, maybe some burdens, I don't know, but I do feel like there's this energy of you being able to release some of this, maybe putting some of this on someone else, or feeling the need to, or just coming into some inner peace and like realizing that you don't have to take on the world, that you can let some things go and just kind of like try not to schedule so much things that you have going on, and wean it out a little bit. You do have the Queen of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel this energy of you knowing that the only person you can or feeling the need that you can only trust yourself or only rely on yourself. But I feel this energy of you feeling a little reserved. Not quite sure what your next moves are. But whatever it is, I feel like you're ending a cycle and you're starting a new one. So whatever that was, I feel like things are going to get better moving forward. I feel like it's just a matter of you juggling around your priorities and trying to, shift things around a little bit that makes you feel less heavy. Yeah, the Ace of Pentacles. I want to say the Ace of Pentacles because I feel like there's some sort of work or financial opportunity coming your way, but it is the Ace of Cups in the dark. So again, I feel like this emptiness or this rejection of some sort is trying to come through. Even though it seems like you're going to be beginning a new journey that's going to be uplifting, it's just a matter of releasing the old and accepting the new, right? Let's see here. Yeah, there's going to be some offers. I don't know if they're a little bit confusing or not enough offers, maybe. You have the Eight of Swords, so I'm not quite sure what makes you feel like you're restricted right now. But I feel like there are things that you can navigate or look into or seek out that may make you feel a little bit less restricted for this new cycle that you're beginning. You know, if you don't see the options that are available towards you or the choices or decisions, you have to look a little deeper for those. Yeah, 10 of Wands. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. I just feel like there's a lot of things going on. But whatever it is, I feel like whatever drama or anything that like that may be around in your energy is kind of like just letting it go and just focus on yourself and what you have going on. Ariana, hello! What does Ariana need to know right now? 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 Yeah, the Three of Pentacles in the dark. Oh my goodness. I just feel the sense of like things are just not working out, or you just feel like you're not fitting in. That's creating some conflicts and stresses in your energy. I don't know if it's just a matter of like people not realizing or appreciating the efforts that you are putting into it, which is because they're just butt cheeks. Um, the Knight of Wands is in the light. So, you know, I know that your resilience, you're going to stand strong, you're going to keep going despite all the challenges that you've been facing. You have the Page of Pentacles, so I feel like you will get some good feedback, or you will get some good news about something or other, especially regarding work, or that sort of thing, because I just feel like there's this potential here with this. Are you getting a boost of ambition, and or them giving you some good feedback that will boost your ambition and your, you know, your ego to keep going? The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark too, so let's see what's going on with the Nine of Pentacles in the dark. I feel like there's this energy of like working, but also unsure if this is the right thing for you to do right now. Yeah, the Six of Wands with the Page of Wands. So I don't know if you're getting some mixed feelings or mixed signals from something or someone. This could be a relationship as well. I don't know. And just kind of like they're going back and forth on their energy. You're not quite sure how to read them, which makes sense. The Six of Wands, I feel like overall, even if they're not saying it, they do recognize that you are putting in the effort and you are trying your best and you're trying to overcome the challenges that you're being faced with right now. They may just not be in the right mindset to verbally say what they need to say, but I don't know. I feel like someone else is going to clear that up for you. That is what I got. Love. What does love need to know right now? What does love need to know right now? What's going on in love's energy? What's going on in love's energy right now? What's going on in love's energy? What's going on in love's energy? What's going on in love's energy? The Fool. There's some new beginnings coming your way, love. That's nice, right? The Four of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of you revisiting some past offers or past interests that maybe didn't serve you at the time, but maybe if you take a second look now, you may see something there that you didn't see before. I feel like that is there, especially this King of Swords. So I don't know if like someone tried to date you or pursue you and you may not, maybe you missed the signs, I don't know, or it didn't work out before. But I feel like now you may see them differently or you may give them a second look for whatever reason. You do have the Ten of Swords in the light as well. So I do feel like there's this energy of maybe feeling defeated, but at the same time, I feel like there's a new beginning out of this Ten of Swords. You know, just because things end, or you hit rock bottom, or whatever that is for you. I don't know. I feel like you're going to clear your mind and try again and rise above, especially this King of Swords. I feel like he's stepping up more than what he did before, so I don't know if he grew and mature, or... but I feel like this seems to be a new beginning for the two of you, though. The Fool. I take a leap of faith and see what it feels like. You know, you don't know where it's headed, but sometimes you just gotta walk through the unknown and see what's going on there. Five of Pentacles in the dark. Oh man. So maybe there was a conflict between the two of you before. Not quite sure what it is, but it seems to be he's better now. Matured now, or I don't know. Universe thinks he's doing better now. That is what I got. I don't know who that is for you, but Mercury's in retrograde? I don't think Mercury's in retrograde yet. Maybe. I think it's coming though. Eagle, hello! General reading for Eagle. What does Eagle need to know? The lover or family? I don't know. It's someone that I feel like you had conflict with before. They have a change of heart. They want a new beginning. On the 18th. Yeah, I didn't think it was here yet. It's coming. Poor Eagle. What does Eagle need to know in general? Let's see. What does Eagle need to know right now? What's going on? King of Swords. We're gonna clarify that because that just could be some love's energy. Let's see. What's going on with this King of Swords? This King of Swords in the dark. Of course they all went on the floor. Do I got purple nails? No, I have black nails right now because I don't know what I did with my purple nail polish. I have to look for it. I put it somewhere. I put it in a good place, I'm sure. I'm sure I thought at the time I put it in a really good place, but my really good places is so good that I don't remember where it was. Oh man. I have a bad habit of putting things in really good places. They're so good. They're going to be kept there forever. Oh man, thank you so much, Lindsay. You donated for PayPal. Thank you. I always have interesting cards. Oh, thank you. Moonbeam printed these off for me from Etsy. We bought them on Etsy. They're like only $4 or something on Etsy, but you have to print them out and cut them out yourself. These ones. But yeah, I tried to change it up. I know we get boring from the same cards all the time, and new cards tell different stories, I find. If I read the same cards too many times, you know, I feel like I keep repeating myself. Like a broken record. In a drawer somewhere? Yeah, they probably are. It's just a matter of which one and where, and you know, I always think I do good, but then I don't know. ADHD brain over here. We probably put it somewhere stupid. You would probably assume it's in a drawer, but it's probably, I don't know, in a closet somewhere. God knows. For the King of Swords in the dark, I do feel like there's some challenges with someone. So I don't know if there's a conflict with you and someone else, but I feel like it's brewing in your energy. I don't know if it's happened already or if it's going to be happening. Because I feel like it's very recent. I feel this, whatever it is, it's kind of like you just respecting each other's differences and moving on with it. I don't feel like it's something that you need to dwell on, whatever it was or is. Maybe you don't even realize it's the issue. But I feel like they're lingering in your energy somehow. The Ace of Pentacles is in the dark. I feel like there's a beginning that wants to start, but it's not a beginning that's worth starting because I feel like it's going to end before it gets started anyways. So whatever it is, I feel like it's just a matter of you moving forward. The Ten of Cups is in the dark. So I feel like there is going to be some disappointments or just someone meddling into your energy and just trying to mess things up for you. Let's see, what is going on with this Ten of Pentacles? Who is this energy coming in for Eagle? Who is this energy coming in for Eagle right now? Oh, no, someone's just not agreeing with you. You have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Wands. So I don't know what this is for you. I feel like it's something that you may have wanted to start or trying to pursue, but they're just not having it right now. King of Cups, King of Swords. Five Wands. You know, Five Wands, I feel like whatever's going on, you know, fight, you know, win this battle if you feel like it's worth it, but if it's not worth it, I feel like you can just walk away from it and clear the air and don't bother with them. I feel like they'll get over it before you know it anyways. It's just, you know, maybe they're feeling their Mercury in retrograde faster than they should. Oh man, that's what I got for you. Their energy was all that wanted to come through for some reason. But I feel like you're going to overcome this, and I feel like it's not really something to completely involve yourself on. Ronnie just printed them on regular cardstock. Yeah, I think. A Moonbeam? I don't know. What paper did you printed them on? We printed them because my daughter loves flamingos, so Ronnie made me a deck and her a deck out of it. So we got 2 decks out of a $4 printout thing. That was a pretty good deal. Moonbeam says it wasn't easy to print out though. Ronnie, he had to do some computer magic to print them out. Astral Chemist. Oh wait, wasn't it supposed to be Lindsay's turn? We use a standard hard stock. Astral Chemist. P. Do you have a question, Astral Chemist? Astral Chemist, are you still here? Anybody know if Astral Chemist wrote a question in the chat? How many older kids do I have? Moonbeam and I, together we have 4. We have 3 girls and a boy. My son is 21. And then we have a 27-year-old and a 24-year-old. And my youngest, my baby, is 16. She's not really a baby anymore at 16, but she's my baby. Mary Jenna! I didn't do Astral Chemist's reading, but I didn't know. Astral Chemist, if you know your question, let me know. Mary Jenna, next 2 weeks for Mary Jenna. What does Mary Jenna need to know in the next 2 weeks? What does Mary Jenna need to know in the next 2 weeks? What does Mary Jenna need to know in the next 2 weeks? I think those were together. So I'll pull another one. You have a hidden message from the universe, it seems. More than 6 of Pentacles in the light. I feel like things are going to be balancing out pretty good for you overall. I feel this energy of some give and take going on. I feel like either you're going to need some support or help from others, or someone's going to help and support you, and I feel like it's just going to be like a mutual thing. The King of Pentacles is in the dark, so I feel like whatever it is, he's kind of like trying to be more flexible in your energy. Don't get discouraged because things are not always perfect. I just feel this energy of just being, okay, I can do this. I can share the load with others. I don't have to do it all myself, even though that's probably what you want to do. But I feel like, you know, spread yourself out a little bit. You don't let someone in your energy that, you know, could probably benefit from your company or whatever that is for you. For the Ace of Cups in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of you holding back on your feelings, not really wanting to, you know, put yourself out there. But the Wheel of Fortune says, put yourself out there, take a leap of faith. You know, good luck and timing is on your side to get things going, get this cycle turning. The Ace of Pentacles is in the dark too, so I feel like there's this energy of some new beginnings want to emerge. I don't know if you want them to or not, or if you're diddle-daddling or hesitating or what that is. But it could be some sort of opportunity. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. Or some sort of growth. I don't know what all these cards want to come out for, but ooh, the Lover. So you may be at a crossroads of figuring out what the next moves are. But whatever it is, you know, just make the right decision for you. You have the 3 of Wands, so I feel like it's going to work out perfectly. It's just a matter of looking ahead, seeing what, you know, if it doesn't work out, make sure you have backup plans or, you know, what to do if things don't work out. The Knight of Cups is in the dark. So I don't know if someone's trying to give you some bad advice or what's going on with that, but they're just butt cheeks over this Knight of Cups is. They may be holding your back. Maybe they're triggering you. I have no idea what's going on with this person, but, you know, they may have mommy issues. I have no idea. But, you know, keep going what you're doing. You know, believe in yourself. You got this. Boost that confidence. Lindsay, hello. Thank you so much for your donation. Sorry for all the delays here. For Lindsay. Will Danny tell Lindsay how he feels about me instead of watching me? Ooh, Danny. What's going on with Danny? Trying to get these cards to cooperate. They have different opinions right now. For Lindsay. Will Danny tell Lindsay how he's feeling? Thank you. Will Danny tell Lindsay how he's feeling right now? Will Danny tell Lindsay how he's feeling right now? Danny, what is Danny feeling towards Lindsay? Is Danny gonna say how he feels? He's balling that up really tight. Like he's put a cork in it, he duct taped it, he glued it, he super glued it, he threw it in the ocean, and those feelings aren't coming out. I don't know what's going on with that. I feel like he's ready to balance things out with you, though. Like, I don't know if it's just a conversation, a back and forth conversation kind of thing. So I don't know what's going on there, because the Ten of Pentacles is in the dark. King of Cups, he's definitely not opening up to you anytime soon. The King of Pentacles, he's running away from his feelings. He doesn't even want to know what those feelings are. The Six of Pentacles, though, he does want something from you. He wants some sort of balance. He wants some recognition. I don't know, but not an emotional one. You talk all the time. Okay, yeah, he likes that. He likes the conversations, but the feelings, you know, they're out in the river somewhere. That just came to my mind because I saw something online about a kid finding a message in a bottle that was from a long time ago. It was from some sort of experiment of, I don't know. That came to my mind about this. I don't know what it has to do with you, but I don't know. That just came through. Yeah, I don't know. He likes the communication, but the feelings, no. He's just I feel like he has feelings. He's just too scared to look to see what they are. You know, I feel like he does care. He does want a balance. He does want something from you. It's just looking at his feelings is too scary. Oh man. Yeah, that kind of sucks. He needs to open up. You need to go fishing for that bottle, I guess. What does he want? What does he want from Lindsay? What does he want from Lindsay? What is this balance about? What does Danny want from Lindsay? What does Danny want from Lindsay? What does Danny want from Lindsay? Yeah, the sexual attraction towards you for sure. The devil's out. Oh man. I feel like he does want you in a romantic way. Just doesn't want to express feelings towards you, Lindsay. I don't know. Or maybe just fearful. Maybe just doesn't know how to start. That's what I got. Jasmine! What's going on with Jasmine? What is Jasmine self-conscious trying to tell Jasmine about her nightmares? Oh goodness. What is Jasmine's higher self trying to tell her about the nightmare situation? Shy? Maybe he's too shy. I don't know. Yeah, could be. Jasmine's been having nightmares. What does spirit? Okay, is there any spirit guides, ancestors? Want Jasmine to know about the nightmares, and what does Christian really want to talk about? What does Christian really want to talk about? Not quite sure what your dreams were about, but I kind of feel like there's just, I'm not even sure this is your nightmares about, because I just feel the sense of like being fearful of death, like just death itself. Not just like fearful of spirits or what's going on with that, But that came out really strongly, that energy. There's a Nine of Cups. So the dream card is out. So I feel like you're on a verge of going through a journey of self-discovery and learning more about yourself. Maybe learning more about your deep fears and your deep desires and dreams and all that sort of thing moving forward. And it just kind of like all got smushed up all in one thing. The Nine of Swords is in the dark too, so I feel like you're learning on what you can release, what you need to keep, and how you're going to move forward with any of that. And I feel like there's some fears about releasing the negative side of things than what the positive side of things is, right? Um, yeah, dreams are more of what's on the back of your subconscious mind, things that are always there that we like to push back and bury and pretend they don't exist. But your dreams have a way of bringing them out, and I feel like they're coming out because you're on a new spiritual journey of self-discovery. Maybe some inner growth has been happening as well. For the Christian situation, what does he really want to talk about? There's a star and the Nine of Wands. So I feel like he wants to talk about something more logical, more intuitive, to learn more about you or get to know you better or what's going on there. You know, the Nine of Wands in the dark is, even though they're being a little bit stubborn and a little bit rigid with their thoughts and ideas, I feel like they still want to know what your thoughts and ideas are and see if there's any compromise or flexibility between the two of you that would benefit him, I'm guessing. Yeah, it could be a rebirth. Yeah, because I feel like you're going through a new spiritual journey of self-discovery for sure, a rebirth kind of thing. Yeah. Um. Oh my, that is horrible about your neighbor. Oh man. No wonder the death card came out. Yeah, that's probably playing some parts of your subconscious mind. They did want to come through as well. Whatever that was about. But yeah, I feel like the Christian, he does wants to pick your brain to see if the two of you are on the same mindset, or if he could persuade you to think the way he does for whatever reason. But that's what I got. Yeah. Maybe it's just one of those people that are not really good at the back and forth. You know, I have some friends, they're not really good with the back and forth. You can tell them the whole story, but then they just, text back, oh. So sometimes it's hard. Yeah, so that's weird. I feel like they just, I don't know what's going on with that, but whatever the two of you do, they seem to like the way it is. Nadia! General reading for Nadia. What does Nadia need to know in general? What does Nadia need to know in general? Oh man. I don't know how to respond to those type of texts either. For Nadia and the light. Ooh, the Six of Pentacles coming out a lot tonight. There's some give and take. There's some balance going on in the universe. I feel like the universe was so self-centered for the longest time, and now it seems it's coming around where people are going to start to be more balanced in their energy, more give and take kind of thing. I feel the sense of you having a new sense of patience, of allowing others to come into your energy, especially others who want to help or support you, that maybe they weren't there for you before, but that's because the universe was the way it was. I feel like there's been some sort of shift, especially since this last full buck moon energy. There's been a shift in that kind of energy. The Nine of Pentacles is in the dark. So I do feel this energy of you, letting your guards down a little bit, allowing more people into your energy, not always being that strong, independent person and doing it all yourself, right? Or doing it all alone. I feel like, things may be shaken up a little bit. Things may come a little bit unbalanced around you, but in a good way, right? I don't know. Let's see. Why is the Justice in the dark here? Why is the Justice in the dark here? Why is the Justice in the dark here? Ten of Swords, having a lot of weight. I feel there's a lot of fears, a lot of worries about, I don't know if it's a matter of fearful of getting a burnout, or feeling defeated, or feeling like you can't finish whatever you started. Not quite sure what that is, but it's Ten of Swords. So you are going to rise above, right? You can't go any lower. It's going to go higher now. The Chariot, you're just kind of like pulled over. You're not really moving forward. You're just kind of like living in the moment, which I feel like is a good energy, but let's see. Ace of Swords, new beginnings, new breakthroughs. I feel like it's just a matter of you listening to your inner truth and being honest with yourself of your wants and desires, and being realistic with what you can realistically manage right now. Because I feel like there's energy of you getting some more clarity, more focus, and communicating your wants and desires a little bit more as well, especially sharing them with others. Seems to be a good energy, but that's what I got. There might be some challenges that come along with that, but there's always challenges. Tammy, what does Tammy need to know right now? What's going on in Tammy's energy? What does Tammy need to know right now? What does Tammy need to know right now? Tammy needs to know right now. Six of Pentacles again, like holy boo. The Empress. The Empress is in the dark though, so I feel like this is good energy to know your inner power, know where you stand, and know where you want to go moving forward. Wrong question? It says general. What's your question, Tammy? Computer? I can see what the cards have to say, but I don't know if cards, spirit, or universe knows technical things like that. Let's see. For Tammy. Tammy backed up her computer. So, did Tammy lose important documents or recordings or pictures? Did Tammy lose things by backing up her computer? The Knight of Pentacles is in the dark, so it's a yes, but it's not a strong yes. So I don't know if it's just a possibility. The Ace of Pentacles is in the light, so there's gonna be some new potential, new something coming through from that. Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, destiny's on your side, so I do feel like you will at least be able to save the important things. It seems. But the tower's in the dark, so there may be a little bit of chaos before you find it all. Um, yeah, sometimes you have to do a little bit of digging when that sort of thing happens. But that's what I got with that question. So it seems like it's a possibility that you lost some things, but I don't know, it's in the dark. The Ace of Pentacles is going to be a new start of something, so there's some things that you may have to start over. The Wheel of Fortune, luck, timing, and destiny's on your side, so it looks like probably the most important things may be saved with this energy. The Tower, there may be some destruction with finding it all and figuring out what exactly you may have lost. So that's what I got. Hot Sun, hello. What are Eve's feelings and next actions towards Hot Sun? What are Hot Sun's next feelings and intentions? No, what are Eve's hot feelings? What are Eve's feelings towards Hot Sun? What are Eve's feelings towards Hot Sun right now? What are Eve's feelings towards Hot Sun right now? What was Eve's feelings towards Hot Sun? 5 of Cups. What are Eve's feelings towards Hot Sun right now? What are Eve's feelings towards Hot Sun right now? What are Eve's feelings and next actions? What are E's next actions towards Hot Sun? What are E's next actions towards Hot Sun? What are E's next actions towards Hot Sun? Oh man. For the Five of Cups in the dark, do you feel this energy of them overcoming, or I feel like there, I don't know if there was like a miscommunication or what's going on there. I feel like they want to move past it, or they feel like they move past it, but they haven't really. And I feel like it's kind of like still lingering in the back of their mind, whatever that was. But there is a King of Wands, so they want to keep moving forward, even though there's still something that may come up later on at the wrong time, wrong place, kind of thing. But the King of Wands, they want to have passion. They want to make moves towards you. Even though they're still kind of hung up on something. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I didn't realize I did that. Sorry about that. For the King of Pentacles in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of, I don't know if it's just a matter of being focused on materialistic things moving forward, and they're just kind of like focusing on the money side of things in the relationship between the two of you, or what's going on there. The Nine of Cups, I feel like they don't have a lot of high hopes of how this is going to play out. So I feel like they're not putting a lot of their energy towards taking next actions towards you. Because I feel like they don't have enough money, or what's going on with that. I don't know. What else does Hot Sun need to know about E's action? They want to keep going, but there's something that's bothering them. I'm not quite sure what that is. Yeah, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did, Hot Sun, for sure. Yeah, I feel like they're just kind of like hanging around. They don't feel very strongly about this connection, but they're gonna try anyways. Um, I don't know what it is. I feel like if you know what this could possibly be, it may be best to just, clear the air and talk about it, even though they may not want to. Sometimes it's better to talk about it when everything's calm and good and collective, and rather than when things get heated. Cries, hello. Yeah, I feel like there is some sort of miscommunication or something there that he's hung up on. He just can't let it go, even though he feels like he can move forward with it. So I don't know if it's just something that he's holding on to or what. Oh man. Ugh, that sucks when people get into that mindset. There's sometimes there's not much you can do about it except let them be. Cries. What does Cries need to know? What does Cries need to know right now? What does Cries need to know right now? Your strength is good, right? You have the strength, you have the confidence, you have all the things you need to keep moving or keep pushing yourself forward. The Eight of Cups is in the dark, so I feel like you're just learning to adapt to the situation that you have right now. You may not know which direction you're headed, but I feel like you're just kind of like figuring things out while you're in this energy. The King of Cups is in the dark too, so I do feel like there's this energy of some repressed feelings and feeling like needs are not being met. I'm not quite sure what's going on with that energy, but I feel like there's some, I don't know if it's just I need to release some tension of some sorts. But with the Ten of Cups in the dark here, I feel like things are not going to be improving anytime soon. I feel like you're kind of like in a stagnant energy. And I feel like there's a lot of repressed feelings, right? The Eight of Cups, the King of Cups, and the Ten of Cups are all in the dark. There's some sort of release that needs to happen. I don't know if it's just having a good old cry or what this is about. What does Cries need to know about this energy? Two of Cups. There's like some sort of decision or choices or something that needs to be figured out. The Wheel of Fortune is in the dark. It could be just a Wheel of Fortune just doesn't know which wheel to turn, like which cycle to turn first. If a decision hasn't been made, because there's an end that needs to happen that's being resisted. But there's this rebirth, there's a big profound change that wants to happen. I feel like there's some resistance here with the Death card being in the dark. So the Ten of Cups, I don't know if this is like a family situation or some sort of drama coming out of somewhere. King of Cups too, not being on the same page as whatever your feelings are. So I feel like there's an imbalance between you and someone else with the Two of Cups here. I feel it's a one-sided thing, so they may not be seeing things the way you do, or the other way around, where you're not seeing things the way they do. I feel like that's causing some, a little bit of a cloud over you right now that seems to be wanting to be healed. So I feel like there's a communication that needs to be had, or whatever that is about. Devin, hello. What does Devin need to know in general? What does Devin need to know in general right now? What does Devin need to know in general right now? What does Devin need to know in general right now? What does Devin need to know in general right now? What does Devin need to know right now? What does Devin need to know right now? There's too many cards. What does Devin need to know right now? Oh, that's some old energy. I'm just wondering. Let's gonna try this again. Where's Devin? What does Devin need to know right now? That one's come up. What does Devin need to know right now? 8 of Wands in the dark. Eight of Wands in the dark. I feel like things are moving a little bit slow. Maybe slower pace than what you're wanting. I feel like this energy of you wanting things to pick up pace and like, come on, let's go. I'm impatient. I can feel that for you. The Ten of Wands is in the light, so I feel like you're taking on too much maybe, or feeling like you're obligated to do something that you don't really want to do, and maybe that's slowing down your energy. But you have the Hangman here, so I feel like whatever it is, you're going to figure it out. I feel like it's just a matter of taking a step back and deciding what is most important for you to manage right now, and what can, you know, wait for another time. There is the Five of Pentacles in the dark as well, so I feel like some hard times, you're going to have some improvements. I feel like things are going to start to get better. I feel this new welcoming energy coming through, so I don't know if there's going to be a new person coming in that's going to help you out here, or give you some sort of sense of clarity of some sorts. What is this energy all about for Devin? Four Cups. I feel like whatever it is, do take your time to think things through. Don't just rush into anything. I know things are going slow and there's a little bit of frustration with the patience side of things, but I feel like it is a good idea to think things through, maybe shift your perspective in a different direction if that is what's needed to, you know, have some fulfillment from this Five of Pentacles. So I feel like things wants to heal, things want to improve. I don't know if it's a sense for forgiveness. I'm not quite sure if that is right. I want to say I want to figure it out and forgive at the same time. So I'm not quite sure what that is about for you. But you do have the Lovers here. So I don't know if this welcoming energy is a new lover, or you making amends with a past lover and seeing where things go from there. But whatever it is, I feel like you're going to figure it out. You know? Trust yourself. Trust the flow of things. Making sure that you have a sense of clarity before you make those decisions. So, thank you, Joy, for your donation. I appreciate you. Joy, what to expect and love this month? What does Joy need to expect and love this month? What does Joy need to expect and love this month? What does Joy need to expect and love this month? Ooh, the Two of Pentacles. Things are going to come together. I feel like you're going to meet someone. There's that couple partnership energy coming through, right? I can feel that. What to expect and love this month for Joy? Moving forward, see the two little lovebirds there? The Ace of Swords, a new beginning. There is love coming in. Look at that. Hot, fiery, passionate love? I don't know. Knight of Swords. Who is this Knight of Swords? Why are they hesitating? Why are they having cold feet? What's going on with this Knight of Wands? Oh, this person may be someone from your past. I feel like they may want. I feel like this is a person that you may have been with before. Maybe not like in a romantic sense, but maybe you just know them from the past, and maybe from the past you weren't really close, or you maybe just weren't connecting well back then. But I feel like there's a new start. I feel like the two of you are going to connect, and it's going to go really smoothly moving forward. There is the Ace of Swords there. So I don't know if there's going to be an energy where you're going to talk about what happened between the two of you in the past, or talk about the good old days, because I feel like, you know, some past energy is trying to come through here. Maybe the universe didn't bless it before, but I feel like the universe has a sense of heart now. You had 6 of Cups. So I feel like this is, you know, it's a new energy coming back, but I feel like there's a pause through this. How will this relationship play out for Joy? How will this relationship play out for Joy? Page of Cups. It seems really good, but I feel like I'm not quite sure if you're not on the same page as this person, or if this person's not on the same page as the universe. But I feel like it's going to go so well, and then there's going to be some sort of conversation about the past that will stir things up again. So I'm not quite sure how this is going to play out. I think it all depends how you respond and how they respond. But it seems to be something that's coming for you in love that seems like it could potentially go well. I don't know what's going on with this conversation, but yeah. Erica, hello. What sign is the person from the past? What sign is the person from the past for Joy? What is the sign of the person from the past for Joy? The Chariot. The Chariot is a Cancer or water sign. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Maybe they just have that in their chart somewhere. I don't know. That's what I got. Erica! Tell me the Cancer's intention. What are the Cancer's intentions towards Erica? What is this Cancer's intentions towards Erica? What is this Cancer's intentions towards Erica right now? Ooh, the Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is work always going to come first, and I feel like that is his intentions. But even though I feel like there is some wiggle room, right? I feel like they feel committed. They feel like they can be consistent in their energy towards you. They may not be good at it because of the Cancer energy. You know, sometimes Scorpions can be a little bit, you know, stubborn sometimes. The Judgment is in the dark. So I feel like there's a little bit of an imbalance between the two of you. Or a little bit of imbalance in his intentions. Maybe he promises the world, but only gives you a sliver of that. I have no idea, but let's just see what's going on here. What's going on with his intentions for the rest of the summer? There are 3 actually. There are 3. Not quite sure what that means. There are 3. I'm not done Moonbeam. Oh man. For Erica still. The Two of Pentacles, I feel like there's gonna be some choices and decisions to make. I feel like it's just a matter of, I don't know if it's a Cancer balancing their time management with work, with giving you some time and energy. But there's also the Knight of Wands in the dark as well. So for the Knight of Wands in the dark, I do feel like things get a little bit hectic at their work, and I feel like that drains their energy a lot. So I feel like they want to commit to you, or feel like they can, but then at the same time they're struggling with doing that commitment. There are 3 Cancers. Okay, so this is for 3 different Cancers. Okay, I did not know that. Well, this is for one of them. What are the intentions of the second Cancer? What is the intention of the second Cancer? Well, we're just gonna let those be for now. What are the intentions of the second Cancer? What is the intentions of the second Cancer? The Ace of Pentacles, dragging their feet. They're not sure. What is the intentions of the third Cancer? What is the intentions of the third Cancer for Erica? The Sun. They don't know a good opportunity when they see it, it seems. That's what I got. Oh, man. Choices and decisions seem to be hard for these Cancers. Make sure I didn't lose any more. I think I got them all. Dream! General reading for Dream. What does Dream need to know right now? What does Dream need to know right now? Hi, Chris. Hello. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. To join the list, it's exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. Nightbot will add you to the list, but Nightbot chooses is just a program, it's not a person, that will choose you at random to go on the list. I am here for another hour, so there is a good chance that you will get on the list, Chris. But yeah, right? Explanation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. Or Dream. What does Dream need to know right now? What does Dream need to know right now? What does Dream need to know right now? For the Justice is in the light. In the dark. I want to say the light because I feel like things are going to play out fairly for you. But I do feel like there's also an imbalance going on. But I just feel the sense of someone not taking accountability for their actions like they should have or should. The Nine of Wands is also in the dark. Let's see what's going on here. What else does Dream need to know about this energy? Because you have... Oh, I forgot one card here. But the Nine of Wands is in the dark. So I feel like someone's being very stubborn, very rigid, and not really expressing themselves towards you as clearly as they should. I feel like that's what's causing the imbalance. But I feel like you probably know what this is already. I don't know, because there is a King of Wands too. So I feel like it's just a matter of respecting each other's differences, maybe. I don't know if this is like your boss or who this energy is. Because I feel like they're very determined to keep moving forward, even though they're not really understanding the situation. Two of Pentacles in the dark. Oh man. Justice in the dark, I just feel like there's some sort of weird thing there. Like, I don't know if it's just a matter of them not holding up their end of the deal or what's up with that, but there's also the Nine of Wands. So I feel like whatever's going on, they're very stubborn, they're very defensive. They're like, no, it's not me, it's you kind of thing. The King of Wands too, just wanting to be right and just wanting to prove themselves and be the first one to make or point that out, whatever that is. The Two of Pentacles too, that imbalance. I feel like whatever it is, kind of like them being overwhelmed and disorganized and not being patient with the situation, but I feel like they're disrupting your energy. The Page of Cups. I don't know if it's someone giving you some actually bad news or if them just disappointing you with their bullcrap that they have going on, right? I don't know. Nine of Cups. I feel like whatever it is, you're gonna get the better end of the deal. I feel like whatever is on your mind, stick to your guns. Stand up for yourself. I feel like whatever you think is right is probably right, and this person is just, be the Nine of Cups here. Just do what you feel is best for you to do. And, if they don't like it, then too bad, right? Hi, Dwayne. How are you? Bernadette, hello. What does Bernadette need to know right now? Look, there's one card here that's facing the wrong direction. What does Bernadette need to know right now? Oop, and you found it. Found that card. What does Bernadette need to know in general? What does Bernadette need to know in general? Right now. Ooh, Nine of Cups. Dreams coming through. Oh my god, there's some good energy coming on here. The Ten of Cups, right? Oh man, I feel like your wants and desires are aligned and clear. You have a vision. You know what you're going after. I just feel this sense of love and harmony coming your way. I feel like you're putting in the first steps or the first initiative or whatever that is for you for long-term success. So that is good. So I don't know why you're resisting these changes that are happening because they look beautiful. You have the Nine of Cups making dreams come true. I feel like you're on the right road for self-fulfillment. You're like stepping up your gameplay, whatever that is for you. Three of Wands, things just working out. Three of Wands, I feel you're going to be expanding your vision and growth, because I feel like there's going to be some teamwork or collaboration or whatever that is coming your way, where you're going to see, like, get some support from that. I feel like you're going to be, like, planning ahead, expanding your vision for sure. Especially, I feel like there's a lot of long-term goals that are going to become more clear to you. It's just a matter of getting on the train of accepting these changes and letting them unfold instead of resisting them. Page of Pentacles. I don't know if someone's trying to get into your way or causing some conflict with you or tension or whatever that is. But I feel like it's just a matter of you, you know, just drive around them, leave them where they are, keep going, right? Yeah, I don't know who this person is, but they're trying to put a cloud in your destination or a roadblock, or it's going well, but there's going to be a challenge in front of you that I feel like you're going to have to overcome. Sean, guidance for my higher self. What does Sean's higher self need to know right now? What does Sean's higher self need to know right now? What does Sean's higher self need Sean to know right now? What's going on with this energy? Ooh. You do have the Nine of Cups in the dark, so I feel like there's this energy not really broken dream, just some things that may feel like empty fulfillment. Maybe something happened that you felt should have been more fulfilling than it was, but after that it was like, I thought I would, I don't know what that was for you. But you have the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands and the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is like manifesting and protecting yourself and listening to your spirit guides and all that sort of fun stuff. So I feel like what your higher self wants you to know is just be patient. We have to celebrate the little steps that we take, not just the big achievements. On the Four of Wands that are two, I just feel the sense of um don't overpromise more than you can handle. And if there's a setback, or if you take a step back for a minute, that's not like a failure or anything. You can keep moving forward. There's the Four of Cups in the light too, so I just feel the sense of you, trusting the process of whatever's going on. I feel the sense of you feeling frustrated and taking a step back to evaluate your situation. I feel like your higher self says that's a good energy for you. It's a good thing for you to do. You don't always have all the answers all the time. Sometimes it has to sit and simmer for a little while, right? I feel like once you do that, you will have that breakthrough, that sense of clarity about what your next steps are, your next actions are, and you'll be able to pursue them with a better focus. I feel like it's also a matter of you coming up with some new ideas, new intentions, new initiatives that's going to help you along the way as well, as long as you're being completely honest with yourself and realistic with your expectations and not getting overwhelmed by everything else that's going on. Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in the dark. Oh, yeah. Whatever this is for you, just release any of that frustrations. Try to be patient. If work isn't finished or whatever that is for you, just try to do what you can right now. But I feel like you will have a breakthrough. You will be able to figure things out. It's just be easy on yourself. Be gentle to yourself. Good. Carrie Ann, hello. Will Nixon and Carrie Ann get back together? What are his current feelings for Carrie Ann? Let's see. What's going on with Nixon? What is Nixon's current energy? What is Nixon's current energy towards Carrie? What is Nixon's current energy towards Carrie? The Six of Pentacles. That's a strong energy this tonight. Will Nixon and Carrie Ann get back together? Will Nixon and Carrie Ann get back together? This is what came through. I was a little aggressive about it, but what are Nixon's current feelings towards Carrie Ann? What are Nixon's current feelings? What are Nixon's current feelings? I feel like Nixon has a lot of self-doubt or not a lot of confidence in whatever's going on there. The Six of Pentacles in light Nixon's current energy. So I feel like right now Nixon feels balanced, feels like, you know, they're not leaning towards one side more than the other. They're just kind of neutral in their energy with themselves and you and the connection between the two of you. For them getting back together with you, you have the Nine of Cups in the dark. Nine of Cups is a yes card, but it's in the dark. So I feel like it's not a strong yes. It's a possibility and maybe, you know, all depending on how he's feeling at the time, it seems. And for their feelings towards you, you have the Page of Wands in the dark. So I feel like right now they're not really communicative all that much, or they're not really saying a whole bunch right now. I just feel like they're kind of like contemplating things. I feel like right now they don't feel like they are in a position or they're capable of committing right now. I feel like commitment is not something that they're pursuing right now. Justice in the dark. So I feel like they're not quite sure what the balance is between the two of you. They may feel like they can't give you as much as you want, or as much as they know that you would. Let's see. Yeah, the moon. Things are still up in the air. I feel like it's just a matter of you trusting your intuition when you're dealing with Nixon or expressing your feelings or whatever towards Nixon. The King of Pentacles in the dark. So I feel like, yeah, you know, you may be self-focused right now. You may have some issues with control and, you know, wanting all the world to revolve around him right now. I don't know. That's what I got. Could be just them being really focused on their responsibilities that they have, like work or whatever. Lola, hello. General reading for Lola. What is going on with Lola? Let's just see what's going on with Lola's energy. Ooh. Why do I keep throwing all the cards on the floor all the time? We're gonna try some other cards. Maybe these ones are just not having it anymore. They're like, we've been shuffled enough already. We need a break. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like these cards have a mind of their own. Let's see. What does Lola need to know right now? What does Lola need to know right now? What does Lola need to know right now in general? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles and the Light. So that is a really good energy. I feel like your energy is looking or seeking for opportunities when they come, or keeping an eye out for any opportunities coming your way. I can feel that. I feel the sense of growth and transformation trying to come through. So I feel like that is what the Death card is about here, going through a rebirth, a transformation. You know, I feel like things are going to be changing up around you. You have the Four of Cups in the dark. So I feel like whatever things you've been putting on the back burner, I feel like you're going to come to light, or you may revisit whatever those things were before. I feel you're gonna like take a second look at them now and see what is what. But I just feel the sense of you doing the work, showing up. You know, I feel like you may not have a lot of ideas or thoughts about it, but I feel like it will come clearly as you move forward, because you are going through some sort of transformation and growth. You also have the Judgment here, so I feel like you're learning more about trusting your intuition, trusting your instincts, about following your heart, following your calling of whatever that is for you, and exploring where that's going to be headed. Let's see, what does Lola need to know about this energy? What does Lola need to know about this energy right now? Three of Pentacles. So Three of Pentacles came out twice. So I feel like it's you working, collaborating, working with others and seeing what's happening, right? Some teamwork, some collaboration, whatever that is for you, working more effectively and putting more effort into it to make your goals or desires met, right? There may be some options, maybe too many options on the table, I don't know. But I feel like it's a matter of having that clear vision, making a choice and sticking with it and seeing how it plays out. That is what I got. Aldana, hello. What's going on with Aldana? What does Aldana need to know right now? Let's see what this is about. Ooh, there's some stresses and worries. There's chaos coming your way. I don't know if you're ready for this or not, but the Six of Cups is in the dark. I feel like something from your past is gonna creep up on you and bite you on the butt or something. I don't know what this is, but I just feel the sense of wanting to cling to comfort, wanting to know where you feel safe, or wanting to know what you feel you're comfortable doing. But I feel like there's this energy of just trying to push you outside your comfort zone and trying to force you to look at a different side of things that you may not want to, because I feel like this side is kind of a little bit dark. You know, sometimes you have to face the darkness before we can see the light, and I feel like that is the path that you're on right now. You have the Nine of Swords and the light, so I feel like there's a lot of stresses and worries and anxieties. Maybe even a sense of insomnia of some sorts or nightmares, whatever that is for you. But I feel like changes and challenges are coming your way, especially regarding work and finances and that sort of thing, maybe in family life. But I just feel like whatever it is, you are going to rise above, right? You are going to overcome this. It's just a matter of facing whatever fears or worries or stresses this is and overcoming them. The Eight of Pentacles is also in the dark. So I feel like there's this energy of, you know, trying to break the cycle, doing something a little bit different in your routine. Like just step outside of this repetitive energy that you're in. You know, so things may be starting to get a little bit boring anyways. So I feel like that may raise your vibrations and your motivation to move forward through all of this. Ooh, the King of Cups. So maybe this King of Cups is going to come and save the day. I don't know. I feel some love and romance and passion coming your way despite all the challenges here. There's the Five of Swords in the dark. So yeah, so I feel like whatever this Five of Pentacles is, you are going to get some clarity. You're going to overcome that. Things are going to start to look up for you, right? I feel the sense of you finding some solutions or resolutions of some sorts and come to a compromise and, you know, making sure that you're not dwelling on any past regrets that may come from the Six of Cups. Six of Swords. Yeah, keep moving forward, you know, leave all the nonsense behind and keep going. You got this, you know? This is something, if you need to drop whoever this Five of Pentacles is, leave them where they are and keep rowing your boat forward. You'll get it. Where'd it go? Hi Venus, thank you so much for your donation. Venus, what are Brandon's thoughts and feelings towards Venus? Oh my gosh, I wonder if this Brandon is those knights that we kept getting for the longest time in your readings. He's finally showing up. We found him. Oh man, let's see for Venus. What are Brandon's thoughts about Venus right now? What's going on in Brandon's energy? What's going on in Brandon's energy? What is going on in Brandon's energy right now? Judgment. Oh my god, he's being judgy. Oh, what's with these guys being judgy all the time? That was a really bad shuffle. We're gonna try that again. Let's see what's going on here in Brandon's thoughts. What's Brandon thinking about right now? What is he thinking? What are his thoughts about Venus? What are Brandon's thoughts about Venus? Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune. He feels like he won the lottery. Woohoo, Venus. Venus is like winning the lottery. What are Brandon's feelings towards Venus? 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 Ooh, there we go. That one came out. Ooh, the Devil. Well, we all know what he's thinking about now. Oh man, what are his feelings? What is his feeling? I feel like he's feeling things in his pants, but you know. Doesn't know which direction to go into. Like, how do I pursue this? How do I get this going? What does Venus need to know about Brandon? What does Venus need to know about Brandon? The Seven of Cups. I don't know what the confusion is. Maybe he has too many ideas and doesn't know which one to go with. We used to be good friends, but stopped talking years ago until last week. Ooh, that is awesome. The Judgment is here, so I feel like, you know, the Judgment can be about him following his calling, following where he's supposed to be finally, kind of like woken up, had this awakening, and like, okay, I need to follow where the universe is pushing me, and the universe is pushing him to Venus. Luck, timing, and destiny. The universe, you know, obviously supports this idea. Good karma, good everything. On his mind and in his pants and in his feelings, there's the devil, so those sexual desires are coming out. You know, maybe he's a little bit hung up on the material world. Like, is it too soon to buy a ring, or what's going on there with that? I don't know. For the Two of Swords of the Dark, you know, contemplating indecisive about what's going on. I feel like he feels it's a little bit hard to read if you're interested in this or not. So I feel like he keeps going back and forth on what his mind is telling him what he should do next. But that is what I got. I don't know what's going on with this dude, but oh man, I don't know. I feel like you need to figure out where this is going. Meaning, plan that hot date. If you can't decide, maybe you're gonna have to pick the place. I don't know. Firefly magic. What is the energy around Firefly being selected and offered the job at my recent interview? Let's see what's going on in Firefly's energy. What is going on in Firefly's energy? What is going on in Firefly's energy? So I feel like the idea of you being selected and offered the job at your recent interview is a good energy for you. You have the Eight of Wands, so I feel like there's going to be some quick action with that, or some quick communication about whatever's going on with that. It seems good. The Ten of Pentacles is in the dark though, so I don't know if this is like a temporary position or what's going on with that, because I just feel like there's a sense of a little bit of uncertainty going on around it. So I'm not quite sure if it's just you doubting it, or you're not heart's not 100% into this job, or what that is about. But you do have the Judgment as well. So for the Judgment, I do feel a sense of transformation, a new awakening, and you deciding if this is truly what you want to do or not. I feel like the choice is in your hands. For the Ace of Wands in the dark. Let's see, why is the Ace of Wands? I'll try the other one. But why is the Ace of Wands in the dark here? Why is the Ace of Wands in the dark here for Firefly? Oh man, yeah, Page of Wands. I don't know if there hasn't been some clear communication yet, or what's going on. Yeah, some doubts. Yeah, I feel like there's a good chance that it will, but I feel like when they present it towards you, I don't know if it's something that they're gonna try, like as a trial thing. Like, I don't know if this is the case, but I just feel this energy of this, like some jobs hire a lot of people at first, but then after the trial period, they let some go. I'm not quite sure if it's that type of situation, because I feel like something's not quite steady enough to have a bigger picture of what the situation is. Um, but I feel like it's a matter of you figuring out if this is what you truly want or not, following your calling and listening to yourself. If you want to plant that seed and watch this job grow, or you want to, you know, pull it out and stomp on it, do something else instead. But I feel like there is a possibility you may be getting communication from something or someone else as well. I feel like they're in the dark because that's not what we're really talking about right now. But there's Queen of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. Whatever this one is, though, I feel like you're going to have to learn more about it, or they may do some training, or I don't know. Education seems to be involved in that one. That is what I got. Hi, spiritual love. Turkika, love reading for Turkika. Good for Turkika. Let's see what's going on in the love energy. What's going on in the love energy? What's going on for Turkika? It's a love energy. Ooh. I feel like there's something coming through. The Emperor's in the dark, so I don't know know if it's just you're having some doubts about this person who's coming into your energy, or what's going on with that. Because I feel like the King of Swords is like someone's coming. I feel like this person is very respectable, very self-disciplined, very, very good at carrying conversations and that sort of thing. I feel like this person is very traditional for the Hierophant here in the light. I feel like they want to be this Prince Charming, right? The Knight of Cups here. They want to show you love, romance, compassion. But let's see, why is the Emperor in the dark? Why is the Emperor in the dark right now? Why is the Emperor in the dark? Why is the Emperor in the dark? Maybe this is the matter of letting somebody go for this person to come into your life. Maybe the Emperor is a past person. But I feel like this person may be new. Yeah, this is a new person that's going to come into your life really fast and quick. They have a lot of hot, fiery passion and energy around you. But I feel like they're someone who wants something real. Someone who wants to have that sense of responsibility. I do have a dog, Bernard, yes. They have the same traditions as you, or the same mindset as you. Yeah, that's what I got. I feel like this energy is going to be coming fast. But I also feel like it all depends if you can let this person go. I have a pug, so I don't know if you consider a pug a dog. My pug tries to be a cat. I think my pug thinks he's a cat. He wants to be he's a dog, but he thinks he's a cat. He tries to climb the cat tree, and it's so hilarious because he's too big for it. You're not getting your reading today? Well, you still have half an hour left to go, Blue. Don't give up yet. It's still 30 more minutes. Dwayne! Will Lisa get her guard down and give me 2 feet? Oh my goodness. Let's see for Dwayne. Will Lisa get her guard down and give Dwayne 2 feet? Will Lisa get her guard down and give Dwayne 2 feet? What is going on in Lisa's energy? What is Lisa's current energy towards Dwayne? Thank you. Will Lisa get her guard down? Will Lisa be getting her guard down? Will Lisa give Dwayne 2 feet? Will Lisa give Dwayne 2 feet? It's all no to all your questions. Unfortunately, Dwayne, you have the 5 of Swords here, so she has her sword out. She's ready to fight, or I guess her bow and arrow, I mean. Gets the bow and arrow out. She's gonna fight you. I don't know why. She's resisting whatever. I don't know what she's resisting. She's resisting the transformation, the rebirth energy between the two of you. The 3 of Pentacles is not willing to work things out with you. Page of Swords doesn't feel like she has anything good to say towards you, or feels like you don't have anything good to say to her. I don't know what that is. The 7 of Wands, being defensive, pushing you away, refusing to compromise for whatever reason. The King of Swords is also in the dark, so I don't know. Sorry, Dwayne, but it's not looking good for you and Lisa right now. They are so funny. They are. They really are. It's so funny because we have like a crate to put Lucky in when we're not here, because he's bad when we're not here. So sometimes Beastie, if he's sleeping in his crate with the door open, Beastie will come and close the door. Or sometimes if he's not in his crate, Beastie will put herself in the crate and she will close the door with her inside. She's so weird. We have a little doghouse in the house for Lucky as well. And sometimes Beastie will sit in his doghouse so he can't sit in it, and it's a whole thing because he cries outside of the doghouse wanting to go in. They are weird. Hi, Cassie. Hello, welcome. To join the list is exclamation mark join with no spaces in between, followed by your question. Nightbot will add you to the list. Nightbot chooses people at random. on the lounge, from the lounge list to be put on the list. But you only have 30 minutes left, so there is a good chance that you will get a reading, but it's not guaranteed. For Mary, I will be back tomorrow night as well for more free readings. I'm here an hour and a half earlier than right now. For Mary, what does Mary need to know right now? What does Mary need to know right now about this month? What does Mary need to know about this month? What does Mary need to know about this month? Ooh. Well, things are going to be hard on the heartstrings, that's for sure, but I feel like you're going to be working things out. I feel like you're going to be pursuing new goals, or I feel like you're going through a phase of transformation, especially around seeking opportunities and things like that. I feel like things are still up in the air. Things are not quite clear yet about what's headed or what's coming for you this month, but I feel like your strength right now is really trusting your intuition, trusting that you are making the right choices moving forward and making sure you have a sense of clarity and you're not missing something that you should be missing. You have the King of Swords as well, so I feel like there's this energy of being more open to ideas and communication and that sort of thing instead of I don't know, instead of what. I think it's more about you being very logical about your thoughts and desires rather than trusting solely on your heart. It's good to trust your instincts and making sure that you're not putting your emotions into it too much, because I feel like it's a good time for you right now. Um, this month is to keep your heart guarded and not allow your emotions to spread to the wrong people, kind of thing. What else does Mary need to know about this energy? What else does Mary need to know about this energy? Oh, yeah, I feel like there may be a little bit less weight on your shoulders. Like things may start to get a little bit easier overall. I feel like there is this energy of you breaking tradition and trying something new. Maybe something that goes against what you would normally typically do or normally typically believe in, and give it a try and see what happens. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel like this energy of you committing or being more committed and dedicated to your goals that you have going on, pursuing them more, maybe taking a little bit more risk, logically though, moving forward, and not trusting solely on emotions, if that makes sense. So that's a hard thing, to trust your intuition without putting any emotions into it. It's not going to be easy. That's what I got. Chris Bosch. Chris Bosch, am I saying that right? Hi, Chris. What does Chris need to know right now? Chris is a Pisces. Does Allie think of me in a romantic way? Does Allie think about Chris in a romantic way at work? Let's see. What are Allie's energies towards Chris? What is Allie's energy towards Chris? What is Allie's energy towards Chris? What are Allie's feelings towards Chris romantically? What are Allie's feelings towards Chris romantically? Ooh. What are Allie's thoughts about Chris? What are Allie's thoughts about Chris? How is this going to play out between the two of them? How is this going to play out between the two of them? So for the Seven of Wands here, I feel like Allie is very guarded. I feel like she does have a lot of boundaries and whatever else is going on. I feel like she's kind of like in defense mode of not really sure what's going on. Maybe because it is a workplace situation. But for her feelings, you do have the Eight of Swords. So maybe because it's work, she does feel restricted in what she's allowed to do or what she feels is ethical for her to do right now with the current situation. But for her feelings are torn. She's kind of like juggling out around her romantic feelings and desires towards you with what is the right thing for her to do in the workplace situation. How it's going to play out as a King of Swords. So now it's a matter of the two of you having a respectable conversation between each other to see where each other's mind and heart is at moving forward, in the most, logical way. I feel like it's not a matter of talking about feelings right now, but seeing where you are, where your minds are on the right direction with this connection, especially if it's a work thing. So I feel like she's very much protecting her work situation. Yeah, you know, she doesn't want to cause any problems at work. The Five of Pentacles, not wanting to have any conflicts at work. And she's very much guarding that with the Knight of Pentacles. You know, Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles is all about work and money and that sort of thing. Like what? KZ, you gotta put exclamation mark join, but you also have to write a question, right? Exclamation mark join again, just same way as you did, followed by a question. Oh, there you go. You did it. Bernard! Is Bernard in the house? Where's Bernard? General reading for September through August. You mean August through September? What does Bernard need to know from August to September? What does Bernard need to know from August to September? What does Bernard need to know? Here are some things I want to come out in a sideways manner, I guess. We'll see what this is about. You have the Two of Cups in the dark, Bernard, so I feel like your heart may not be in the right place all that much, because I feel like the Two of Cups, there's a little bit of an imbalance between your mind and your heart, or your heart and someone else. There is the Emperor here, so I feel like you will step up. You will manifest what you want to manifest out of this energy between August and September, right? I just feel the sense of you being more disciplined, because self-discipline does lead to success. There is the Queen of Swords in the dark too, so I feel like if you're having a falling out with someone, you know, she may just not be seeing things your way. I feel like this person is very independent, very judgy, very, you know, honest, maybe a little bit too honest. You know, whatever the situation is, you do have the Seven of Cups. So I feel like there's going to be some options for you, but making sure that your visions and your thoughts are clear about what you want to pursue and what you don't. Oh, the devil. Whatever the situation is, I feel like you will get out of it, right? I know what you mean, Bernard. I feel like whatever the situation is, you are going to be able to break those chains and set yourself free and figure out how to get out of it one way or another, right? There's going to be some choices and decisions to make for sure. I feel like it's a matter of you thinking wisely, not just focusing on wishful thinking and hoping and wishing. It's kind of like, yeah, I'm going to set my intentions and I'm going to follow through with that and see what happens. That's what you got. Hi, Jennifer. Thank you so much for your donation. Jennifer, hello. Is Carlos still interested in Jennifer? Is Carlos still interested in Jennifer right now? Is Carlos still interested in Jennifer right now? Is Carlos still interested in Jennifer right now? The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is a yes card. So yes, he's still interested. Does he want to reach out to Jennifer? Does Carlos want to reach out to Jennifer? Does Carlos want to reach out to Jennifer? Two of Pentacles. He can't decide. Like, should I? Shouldn't I? I feel like it's that energy. You know when you're a kid and you get a daisy and it's like you pick all the petals off? Like, well, will he? Will he not? I feel like there's that energy coming through. What he should do. I don't know where they came from. I haven't thought about that in years. Oh man, that just came through. Oh man, like I can visualize him doing this. I feel like he's not doing that really, but the energy did come through. Let's see, what does Jennifer need to know about Carlos? Does Carlos want Jennifer to reach out? Does Carlos want Jennifer to reach out? Page of Swords, he doesn't know. You know, Page of Swords is like, you know, being a little defensive about the communication or the potential communication. I feel like his energy is very scattered. I feel like he's a little defensive. I feel this energy that may be a little bit nosy. So I don't know if he like checks out your social media once in a while or comes across it here and there. The King of Wands. King of Wands is like wanting to have that hot, fiery, passionate energy, wanting to make the first moves, wanting to have visions and ambitions towards you. But he's diddle daddling here. He's not quite sure. Is there somebody else? Is Carlos seeing someone else? Is Carlos seeing someone else? Is Carlos seeing someone else? The star. The star is a yes card. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. That is what I got though. These guys, eh? They want it all. Good night, Bernard. See you tomorrow. Cancer Sun, hello. What does Cancer Sun need to know right now? What does Cancer Sun need to know right now? What's going on in Cancer Sun's energy? Five of Swords. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Oh, the Five of Swords is in the light. I feel like there's this energy of needing to be right or feeling like you are right about something, but you can't quite figure out what exactly is going on. I just feel like whatever it is, you being more strategic and assertive in your energy of pursuing whatever it is you're trying to pursue right now. Because I just feel the sense of hiding in your shell right now is not a great idea. It's like if you have something to say, just say it. Don't bite your tongue. The Ten of Swords is in the dark. So I feel like whatever challenges, whatever hardships you're going through right now, you are going to overcome them. You know, you are going to rise above. I feel the sense of you letting go, pulling yourself together, and you know, sticking to what you know is true to you, because you have the Hierophant here. So sticking to your roots, sticking to your traditions, sticking true to whatever your routine and scheduling is. I feel like that's going to help you along. It may not be completely clear because the Ace of Cups is in the dark. I think it's a matter of you choosing yourself, giving yourself some self-love, and being compassionate towards yourself rather than everyone else or worrying about everybody else. What does Cancer Sun need to know about this energy? What does Cancer Sun need to know about this energy? Luck, timing, and destiny is just on your side for starting something new. What should Cancer Sun focus on right now? What should Cancer Sun focus on right now? Judgment. Oh man. The judgment could be just a matter of releasing any guilt or regret that you may have, or releasing any fears of judgment. Yeah, but I feel like whatever it is, trust yourself, trust your instincts, follow what your heart is telling you to do. You know, if it's not the right timing for whatever this is, then it's not the right timing, and I feel you need to kind of trust that. But that is up to you. That is what I got. Hi, Oli. How are you? Mike, hello. What does Mike need to know right now? How does the blonde feel about Mike right now? How does the blonde feel about Mike right now? How does the blonde feel about Mike right now? How does the blonde feel about Mike right now? You're not feeling her anymore? How is the blonde feeling Mike right now? Oh man, I feel like maybe she wasn't feeling you before, but now she is, and now you're not. So the two of you need to get on the same page, on the same book, and get your energy sorted out. Oh man. For the Eight of Wands and a Light, I do feel like there's this energy of you, or maybe that's her, wanting to take some quick action towards you about something, or wanting to get things heated a little bit more or a little bit faster, but I feel like she can't decide on how to do that or when to do it, or you know, I feel like she's just juggling things around, not showing where. I also feel this energy that she feels like she doesn't quite fit in, so maybe she feels like this because you're not feeling it either. The Knight of Pentacles, I feel like she very much values her independence. I feel like she works very hard and takes things very seriously when it comes to actions, love, romance, and all that sort of thing. But she is open to an opportunity if you want to take it, it seems, with the Sun energy here. I feel like she's feeling very happy and joyful when it comes to thinking about you. Um, but that is really on. I feel like if she doesn't, if you don't pursue her, she will pursue someone else. That is really cool. G, what's going on with G's energy? Oh my goodness. Kaja? Kaja? Am I saying that right? Kaja? What are Kaja's current energies towards Garima? What are Kaja's energy towards Garima? Can we get into a relationship? Will they get into a relationship? I feel like yes. I don't know. I'm assuming that you're already in a relationship. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. What's going on with Kaja's energy pursuing Garima in love and romance? Oh man, I feel like there's the Empress energy. I feel like they feel very grounded, very sensible, very in tune with their energies and their minds and their thoughts towards you. The King of Cups is here, so I feel a lot of romance, a lot of passion, a lot of affection coming through, or at least a lot of mutual support, and feels like there's a mutual connection that's trying to come through between the two of you. The Six of Pentacles is in the dark, so I don't know if it's just some sort of little imbalance between the two of you. But I feel like, High Priestess, trust your intuition. Let's see. Does Kaja want to pursue Garima in romance and relationship? No. Does Garima just want to be friends with Garima? Does Kaja just want to be friends with Garima? Yeah, maybe she just wants to be friends now and see where it goes, it seems. So yeah, I feel like just now she wants to be just friends, but it feels like there's something more than that that wants to come through. So I don't know if she just needs a little bit more time or what's going on with that. Spiritual love, hello. What does spiritual love need to know right now? What does spiritual love need to know right now? What does spiritual love need to know right now? Why did I dream of Robert watching over me in Paris? Why did Robert dream? No, why did spiritual love dream of Robert watching over her in love? Why did spiritual love dream of Robert watching over them in love in Paris? Then taking me into a higher dimension and showing me love. Oh my gosh, I said love too, eh? Is it true? Just a dream? Was this a true experience? Was spiritual love wandering with Robert? Was spiritual love wandering with Robert? No, or it could be yes, I guess. I don't know. Were they showing spiritual love love? The Knight of Wands is in the dark. I'm not quite sure what was going on between you and Robert and this dream or what was happening there. But with the Nine of Wands in the dark, I do feel like there's this energy of you being a little defensive and a little bit refusing to compromise in your energy. I'm not quite sure what that is about. But I just feel the sense of you being exhausted and not wanting to pursue whatever mission you were doing with that. But you kept going and doing it anyways. For the Seven of Wands in the dark, I feel a sense of a lot of defensive, a lot of pushing it away, and that sort of thing as well. Oh man, for the Two of Wands, I feel like there's something in the back of your mind that the dream was trying to put forward towards you to make a decision about something. So I don't know if you've been thinking about Robert and thinking about some sort of decision or something like that. I don't know. But it seems to be like some hesitation and kind of like stuck in a fantasy type situation. So I think it is a possibility that you were wandering together in another dimension. I mean, that is possible. I believe that is possible. There's a Six of Swords, so whatever it is, it's kind of like you stepping out of this or stepping away from whatever your subconscious mind is trying to tell you. I feel like Robert is trying to help you get some sort of clarity of a decision about moving forward and leaving whatever trouble or nonsense or bullshit, whatever that was, behind, and keep moving forward. I feel like you're gonna still move into problems. You're still gonna distance yourself and stall with moving forward, but moving forward does seem to be in a good light. At the bottom of the deck, there is a Wheel of Fortune. So moving forward and leaving things behind, especially negative things or dark things or things that aren't really setting well with you, seem to be a good energy for you to keep moving forward and leaving all of this defensive energy, this not wanting to compromise sort of deal behind you and keep moving forward to see what happens. That's what I got. Dreams are never just a dream. Dreams are our subconscious mind trying to make clarity of our thoughts that we don't really want to think about right now. And sometimes we do wander with other people. Our souls do wander as we sleep. V. Can we check on Mahale's a real true love feeling the intentions towards Natalia right now in the future? Let's see. For Mahale. What are Mahale's real true love feelings and intentions towards Natalia right now? What are Mahale's real true love feelings and intentions towards Natalia right now? What is going on in his mind? What is going on in Mahale's mind? What is his true love intentions towards Natalia? What are his true love feelings towards Natalia? How is all this gonna play out? I feel no matter how hard I try to get all the lovey cards for Mahale, it just never happens. The Two of Swords, he's stuck in the middle, making difficult choices, in denial about the whole thing. Trying to be a little mysterious with hiding his thoughts and feelings and actions and all that sort of thing, but I feel like he's not really good at it, even though he tries. The Three of Pentacles is also in the dark too, so things are not working out well for him. Maybe not just with Natalia, maybe in other aspects of his life as well. The Hierophant, I feel like he feels like he knows he's breaking tradition or rules or whatever that is for him. But I just feel the sense of him just getting some poor advice and feeling rejected and feeling like he can't move forward, even though they keep trying anyways. The Four of Pentacles in the light too, so I feel like they're very obsessive and possessive of Natalia. And it's hard for them to break free from that, even though they know that this is not a healthy relationship. Let's see, what else we need to know about Mahale and Natalia? This is what wanted to come out. Girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun is what's on his mind, on his subconscious mind at least. Karmic relationship, feeling triggered, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. I feel like that sums it up for Mahale is, loving her despite the resentment, despite the triggers, despite the turmoil. But kind of like wishful thinking of happily being single at the same time, spending more time with friends. Oh, goodness. I don't think he's in love with her. I truly feel like he feels like he is whole when he's with her. So I truly believe that they are a twin flame. But twin flame in most times is not healthy. A twin flame is not a soulmate. Soulmate is true love, true connections, true, but a soulmate is like in the past life they were one person. There weren't two people in a past life. So in this life they got torn apart. So when they're together they feel whole. But you can't date yourself. Like dating yourself just doesn't work. You're just, it doesn't go anywhere. So it doesn't give you that fulfillment that a real relationship will give you. Sometimes it can work, but usually it's this Mahale and Natalia energy. It's not, you know, it's those toxic relationships you see over and over and over again. You're like, why do they stay with each other? That's usually why. Chris, I used God Skip. I think yours was after V, I believe. Yeah, you're number one. You're right there. Crazy, Kazi, you haven't had your turn yet. You're right after. Yeah, you're number one there on the list. Jennifer, can you tell me the person in Carlos' energy? Who is this person in Carlos's energy? Who is the person in Carlos's energy? Who is this person in Carlos's energy? Who is this person in Carlos's energy? Is this person Carlos's baby mama? Is this person Carlos's baby mama? Is this person Carlos's baby mama? It's not the baby mama, it's someone new. Is this a new person in Carlos's energy? Is this a new person in Carlos's energy? Is the King of Cups and the Strength card a new person in Carlos's energy? Is this another past person in Carlos's energy? Is this another past person in Carlos's energy? That one wants to turn around. That's a neutral, so I have no idea who this new person is. Maybe it's just somebody that they want to be in love with in a romantic sense, but they haven't really, done anything like that yet. Because this seems to be a no for the baby mama. It's a no for a new person, and it's a no for a past old person as well. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Because for the question that who is a new person, there's a lot of strength, and there's the Knight of Cups. So I feel like someone is trying to pursue Carlos in a romantic sense, with love and romance and passion. I feel like they feel like they have an open heart towards Carlos. So I don't know if Carlos is debating if he should play along with this or not. That's my points. Kazi, hello. I'm not quite sure if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Not sure how to pronounce the KZY together. Kaza. Okay, so why my mom acting like she don't care about me? So why is Kaza's mom acting like she doesn't care about Kazi right now? Why does a mom acting like she doesn't care about Kazie right now? The Ten of Wands is in the dark. Oh, your name's Queen. Okay, sorry, Queen. Queen. Sorry, I'll do that again. Queen. For Queen. Why is Queen's mom acting the way why she don't care? I feel like I should have kept the cards though, because I feel like the cards are still valid. Why does Queen mom acting like she don't care about Queen? Why does Queen's mom acting like she don't care about Queen right now? Why does Queen's mom feel like she's not caring? There was the Ten of Pentacles in the light before, and I was really feeling that she feels overwhelmed about everything that's going on. Not quite sure what that is for her, but that was the energy that was really strong before. Now you have the Five of Wands, so I feel like there's this energy of her feeling the need to fight for what matters most. So I don't know if it's a matter of her fighting different battles than what she feels is more important right now than you, which doesn't seem fair, but I feel like she's just trying to pick her battles wisely, what she can manage right now. The Queen of Wands is in the dark here, so I feel the sense of her feeling like there's a lot of emotions and afraid to take risk and a feeling unsure of which direction she should pursue her energy in. Not trying to defend her or anything, just kind of like reading the energy here and not knowing which is the best moves to take and just trying to do which is manageable for her right now. I feel like she's kind of self-sabotaging herself in this aspect, but you know. For the Four of Swords, I feel like there's a lot of frustrations, not really wanting to accept the situation as it is. I feel like she's thinking about things, evaluating the situation. She's pulling back. I don't know if she feels like she doesn't know how to handle the situation between you and her, because I feel like she is pulling back, and you know that she is. The Two of Pentacles trying to juggle and adapt to the situation. I feel like she's struggling with her priorities and her flexibility and just adapting to the situation in general. I think she doesn't quite know where to put her time and energy. It's kind of scattered over different things, even though she's trying to keep focus of what matters most or what makes sense the most for her right now. Oh, yeah, I feel like she is up all night worrying and stressing, and you know, I feel like it is keeping her up all night with the worry and stress and all that sort of fun stuff. That's not really fun, but you know. The Devil's in the dark here, so I feel like she just wants a release. She just wants everything to be less stressful, less worrisome, less... yeah, Six of Pentacles. I feel like she does realize the one-sided thing, that she's not emotionally supporting you the way that she should. She does recognize that. I don't really feel that. I feel like she just doesn't know how to deal with the situation between the two of you right now. You know? I feel like she's very much worried about you a lot. Like staying up all night worrying about you, just doesn't know what to do about it. Is what I'm picking up right now. She just wishes everything would go away and be better. But she doesn't have that magic wand that she wishes she had. I feel like she's kind of like in survival mode right now. So I feel like there's other things that may be going on with your mom that you may not be aware of as well. Because I feel like she's hiding some things from you. So I don't know if it's her financial situation with the Six of Pentacles or if it's some other thing. I don't know. But that is what I got. Maybe just keeping the peace for now, seeing if she comes around and don't give her a fake sensation that she did magic wand and everything disappears, and see if she comes around and gives you the emotional support that you need. I don't know if that works out for you guys or not, but yeah, I know it's not fair. I feel like she should be emotionally supportive towards you right now, but her heart seems to not be able to deal with that right now for some reason. Aioli! Would working openly or sometimes dating aliens be fulfilling for Aioli? Oh my goodness. I don't know. Can humans date aliens? I don't know. Let's see. Can Aioli work openly with the aliens? Can Aioli work openly with the aliens? Can Aioli work openly with the aliens? Well, they seem yes, right? You know, the star, the space, astronomy, astrology, they feel like you can, right? I don't know. I feel like they're very much open to that. I feel like there's going to be a lot of challenges, though, on how to work openly with aliens when you have to keep it under wraps. Can't talk to anyone and reveal any information, or, you know, You don't want to go to that, was it 51, or I forget what it's called, a government thing where they put all the aliens, or people that work with the aliens. I don't even know what that all is about. Anyways, the Two of Swords. It's going to be a complicated decision to make on how to move forward with this. I feel you're always going to be stuck in the middle between, you know, the mundane life and the alien life and whatever else you have responsibilities you have to take care of. That's going to be a challenge. Can Aioli date the alien sometimes? Can Aioli date the aliens? King of Swords. King of Swords is a no card, so would dating the aliens be fulfilling? Would dating an alien be fulfilling? I mean, there's lots of risk involved there. Alien babies, you know, is one. I don't know if you're willing to take the risk or what's going on with that. King of Wands. Could get very hot and kinky though, you know. I don't know what's going on with that. I've heard they have the probes and all that stuff you hear about. I don't know. There's something. That's what I got. I have no idea. I feel like it's a no because the answer was no with the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is a no card. But we asked what it would be like, if it would be fulfilling. I mean, there's going to be risk involved. You know, it's not taking a leap of faith. It's like being very guarded on that aspect. The King of Wands could get hot and heavy, though, you know. He has his wand out, ready to go. I have no idea. It feels like the dating, you know, yeah. You're welcome, Aioli. Thank you everyone for being here. I'll be back tomorrow. 2 hours earlier than now. I guess 2 hours and 12 minutes earlier than now. But thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all so much. Hope you all have a great night. And we'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm doing past life readings. So that'll be fun. We haven't done past life readings in a while. So hope you all have a great night. I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone. Good night. Thank you.